बर्वे जी
चोरी नहीं चलेगी, नहीं बोल चोरी बंद करो।
Special Intensive Revision, an exercise that created a major political storm. The process has been completed in Bihar and the plan is a pan-India rollout.
लगभग हर राजनीतिक पार्टी ने मतदाता सूची को अशुद्ध होने का शिकायत भी की और हर बार कहा कि मतदाता सूची को शुद्ध करना चाहिए। इसलिए इस बार बिहार में 2002 की तरह ही एक महीने के अंदर जुलाई से अगस्त के बीच में मतगणना फॉर्म बांटे जाएंगे और वापस भी लिए जाएंगे।
This as the speculations were of SIR only in the West Bengal.
जहाँ तक वेस्ट बंगाल के SIR की तारीख की बात है, हम तीनों कमिश्नर्स एक उचित समय देखकर उसका निर्णय लेंगे कि कब वेस्ट बंगाल में होना है या देश के अन्य राज्यों में कब होना है।
हम इलेक्शन कमीशन को चेयर को रेस्पेक्ट करते हैं, लेकिन जैसे बिहार में 40 लाखों का ज्यादा आदमी को नाम निकाल दिया और बंगाल में भी करने वाला है, अगर करेगा तो घेराव कर्मसूची करेंगे, पूरा घेराव होगा, पूरा आंदोलन होगा। हम नाम काटने नहीं देंगे, हम नाम डालने नहीं देंगे डिटेंशन कैंप में।
But the poll body has begun the groundwork for a nationwide rollout. The process can likely begin in September end or early October. A high-level meeting to review the preparations was held recently. The Election Commission has convened the meeting of chief election officers of all the states and union territories and asked them to prepare a presentation. The officers have been asked to compile data on last revision. Once all the details fall into place, the Election Commission will finalize and announce the date for the nationwide rollout. Opposition is questioning the timing of the SIR exercise.
It is a repetition of voters, of one batch of voters getting connected in the various states and they've been voting. This is not only going to bring crumbles of the democracy and the federalism and the secularism of the country, it's unnecessarily going to cause a rift between the states in our wonderful, beautiful subcontinent of India.
It's left people in Bihar very dissatisfied with the conduct of the Election Commission. I think our Election Commission needs to hold true to those ideals. It wasn't without reason that T.N. Seshan was a much admired person across the country because he ensured the independence and the impartiality of the Election Commission.
The process will likely take over a month, following which draft rolls will be published. A month-long window will be given to raise claims and objections, and final rolls will likely be out in early January 2026.
Government of India could not conduct census because it needs a lot of preparation. So imagine when government could not conduct census, so how can SIR be completed in 1 month time? And Modi ji boasts of digital India and upload every data on electrical mode, digital mode. Why it is not happening? And they want to strike down the name and number of supporters of the opposition and want to include forged names, fictitious names, dead names. So, if that is the motive, definitely we oppose it. But it should be in digital form. And time should be there. It's not that, of course, in 30 days' time it's possible to complete it.
Despite the relentless attacks, NDA defends SIR as a process must for the democracy.
Congress and other opposition parties has come to such a low stoop that they are bringing the late mother of Honorable Prime Minister, and that too it's all AI generation. Certainly this is not the democracy which was dreamed about our constitution makers. So in totality, the Congress has made the democracy as a mockery, and certainly it is not in good taste, and Congress must apologize to the Prime Minister, to the nation.
वोटर पुनरीक्षण तो पूरे राष्ट्रीय संदर्भ में होना ही चाहिए। भाई एक व्यक्ति 2 ईपिक नंबर रखे या कहाँ से जाएगी? जिस व्यक्ति की मृत्यु हो गई उसका नाम मतदाता सूची में रहे या कहाँ से जायज है? और साथ ही साथ देश के हर राज्य में देश के हर नागरिक को जाने का अधिकार है। तो अगर उन्होंने वहाँ पर अपना वास स्थल आवास स्थल बना लिया या मतदाता सूची में वही नाम दर्ज कराना चाहते हैं, तो वैसे लोगों को SIR के तहत ये सुविधा मिलता ही है। तो जो लोग SIR पर सवाल उठाते हैं वो केवल इसलिए उठाते हैं कि वो वोट की हेराफेरी करे। चुनाव आयोग इसका जल्द से जल्द फैसला ले और वह स्वागत योग्य कदम होगा।
It's always better if there is a correction. And honestly, after a certain amount of time, new voters come in and there are certain deletions to be happening. But there needs to be a more transparent way of doing it, and that's the reason I think the present SIR has come into picture. And in Bihar, what we have seen is, yes, there was a huge amount of transparency. Many new voters have enrolled, and that's how democracy prevails. So I believe, and Telugu Desam Party believes, that it's the mere execution of it.
While there is support and protest against the SIR, questions are also being asked whether it is practical.
Even carrying out of elections in this country is one of the biggest magnitudes in the world again, and it is a process which involves the entire nation to be involved, and the process will be conducted across with the kind of people we have and population we have. It is a stupendous process. Right now we are also contemplating one nation, one vote, and that's also something which is a possibility in the near future. But to carry out such an exercise is a marathon task. So the main problems are practical. I don't think there is a problem otherwise. The second problem that you face is when such exercises are being carried out as part of the election process, in that case you have suspension of government policies. No action can be taken by the government, and that brings a stop to governance at times. But since it has been found that a large number of voters have been excluded from currently Bihar state, in that case, to correct the process, it is essential that this process be put into being, whatever it takes. Supreme Court has engaged in this exercise, and it is something which is for the benefit of the voters, who are the paramount consideration in a democracy. I don't see Election Commission of India facing similar challenges very easily. Once accepted, it should be accepted across the country.
Almost an entire session washed out over the issue, and then the vote chori allegations. Ahead of elections in Bihar and in 2026, the nationwide SIR remains the hottest political flashpoint.